Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to my office.
Thanks.
So what brought you to me today?
It's a fear and anxiety about aging. Like I see people around me getting older and having more difficulty walking and more difficulty with their health, and I'm getting anxious.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know how to deal with it.
Okay, so you're feeling a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
So you're feeling worried about getting older?
Worried about my future, worried about old folks' homes, worried about how my husband's gonna end up if I get dementia, because dementia runs in our family.
Yeah, that's a lot to be worried about.
Yeah, so I'm really concerned about my future and how to handle it, and should I prepare? What should I do to prepare?
Yeah.
So I don't have children, so we have to do all that planning ourselves. So so I guess guidelines that would help.
Sure. So just to reiterate what you told me is that you're feeling overwhelmed about all the choices you need to make. Is that something that I'm understanding correctly?
Yeah, about my future.
About your future, yeah.
How much should I plan ahead? Is there a checklist that I could use, or just I watch people around me, and a lot of people have help. In terms of their children or their siblings. Or I have one sibling who lives near me, which helps, because you have someone to count on. But I have two other siblings that are far away. So you don't want to burden one sibling, and you don't want to burden your friends. So the more you're prepared, I guess, the less you have to depend on other people. I mean, it's good to depend on other people, I guess, but you don't want to depend on them for too much.
So basically, you don't want to be a burden on somebody.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, what steps have you taken so far?
Well, we have a will.
Okay.
Which should be updated. We have savings. So, and we have the house. So if ever, we have to downsize, we do have some capital we can use.
Yeah.
But I know that doctor's appointments are getting more frequent, and I would imagine they're going to get even more frequent.
Yeah, it's the nature of getting older, right?
Yeah. So, I want to be able to just maybe hire someone if my husband is busy, or I don't want to rely too much on him. I mean, he's my husband, but you don't want to also be a burden for him too.
Have you had discussions with your husband about these topics?
Yeah, he's not so nervous.
He's not so nervous?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm the one who's nervous. I guess because I've dealt with an aging parent with dementia, and we've had to coordinate all of that, and if I didn't have my siblings.
Yeah, so you have experience.
I have experience in it. Yes, so I know what it entails. I have a cousin who's going through it now, terrible.
Yes.
And the same thing. Her mother is my mother's sister, so that I see what she's facing because I've been through it. So my God, what if I get to that point?
Yeah.
How can I plan to feel safe and to feel supported?
Yeah, I see that you need to plan, and that you want to plan to make sure that everything's in order. Yeah,
and to help with the anxiety.
Well, I know I have resources like checklists and things that I could give to you or send to you by email if you're comfortable with that. Something that you can look over. I don't know how you feel about maybe in the future, if you're not ready yet, to join a support group where people can talk about that.
I hadn't thought of it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or maybe support group of people who don't have children.
Yeah, that's one way. Yeah.
And how they manage it, and what they've been doing, because I thought that might be. But now that you're mentioning it, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
because I can. Helpful.
If, for example, if you're around obviously other people have the same experiences. They might have suggestions, and you can also might have suggestions they haven't thought about.
Yeah, it's a good idea because you often feel isolated. I often feel isolated.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that can be very. So you're feeling a little bit lonely in that regard. Yeah.
Yeah, since retirement, I'm home when everyone else is at work. So even when I go out for a walk, there's nobody around.
Yeah, I can see that's a huge transition for someone who's you've had a long career.
Yeah, 40 years.
Yeah.
In a hospital, so it was very dynamic, very busy.
I can only imagine.
And then all this. Well, during COVID, I had to work from home, so it was. I was still very busy, but it was a good transition from office to home. So at least I had that transition. So I'm used to being at home. It's not like it was a sudden thing. But having no contact with anybody for a whole day is still difficult. But it's been 2 years now, so I'm starting to fill my days.
Yeah. So how do you fill your days when you're not taking on extra work?
I have coffee with my husband in the morning, and then he gets to work. Because he works from home too, but has a later schedule. But I haven't been able to establish a schedule, so I still walk around the house. What should I do first? How should I? Exercising too. Mornings I don't like it. Afternoons I start cooking and then I don't have time. And I'm having difficulty establishing a schedule for my days.
Is it of a schedule or more of a routine?
Maybe a routine. Yeah.
Okay.
One thing I've noticed is, and I've discussed this with my husband, it's inertia. We were talking about that.
Inertia.
And how, meaning, it's very easy to stay sitting and then you end up doing nothing. But once you get up and you're doing it, you're into it and you're enjoying it.
It's almost
getting
like
up.
It's the first step of...
That's the hard part, There's a lot of gardening we have to do, like yard work. So I look at it and I go, oh my God, where do I begin? But once I'm out there, I'm into it. So I want to be healthy enough to not feel the aches and pains, and to do that I have to do exercise, so and then I get overwhelmed.
I can see you get overwhelmed by it. Yeah. Well, for some of the first steps is just to sit down and think about where to start. Now that you've told me that yes, you have a will, have you thought about sharing your views of maybe how you would how do you imagine your golden years?
Oh my gosh.
If you could, the best case scenario would be what?
Not to have any money worries, for one. That's a major thing. To be healthy enough not to be healthy enough long enough to be able to still be with people, still work in the garden without feeling sick. Or I don't want to get sick early. I've seen a lot of my aunts and uncles. They were unhealthy, on another side. So I don't want to be that way. But it's hard to. The familiar is comfortable, and getting out there.
Are you do you have a doctor? Because I know nowadays it's very hard to have a doctor. Do you have someone?
I just lost my doctor. He retired. But apparently his patients are going to be transferred over to a clinic that he used to help out with.
Okay.
So, but he did say, just be careful, be wary that because you're off the island of Montreal, they might not take you.
Okay.
So I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But I'll have to go on a waiting list like everybody else.
There is also the option. I don't know if you've ever thought about it of actually going private. I know that a lot of people have gone private due to the lack of doctors. I mean, I know it's financially something to seriously consider. A big step. However, if you're very concerned about your health, you might want to take that into consideration.
I've thought of it. And I'm going to wait till I see if that clinic takes me over. If they take me over, I'm okay. If not, then I'm going to consider it. I have some information about that too. Sucks to get old.
We revisit, like maybe in a week's time or when you have availability. We can definitely coordinate for what works best. And in the meantime, I can give you some resources.
I'd appreciate
maybe some contact information about groups. Maybe even in regards to like activities, or if you like, you can look it up in your activity. Like if you like going outdoor walking, maybe there's something available. Just do a little research.
I think through the city, the community center, I thought about contacting them. Just that there's been so much to do in the house, like repairs and stuff, that I haven't actually gone out. And I've also put my name down. We have a new hospital opening here, so I already put my name down as a volunteer. So I'm waiting for that to open. I think that'll, by being able to be in the hospital environment again and helping people, that might perk me up, I think.
It's worth a try. Worth a try.
I have to contact them. Find out when they're starting.
When is it? Supposed to open?
I know that when the new hospital at the Glen was opening, they started training volunteers way before to get them familiar with the inside of the hospital and all that. So, and the hospital's opening next year, 2027. So.
Okay. Not far from now.
No, I know.
And for you, traveling to and from would be doable?
You know, I was entertaining the idea of riding my bike to the hospital, but I'm too scared. I'm not comfortable, and I haven't ridden a bike in years. So,
how would you feel if you would get on a bike?
I don't know. I have one. I should get on it. It's been too long.
Well, you could try just getting on it and see how you feel. One step at a time.
For sure.
Great. Okay, so why don't I forward that information to you?
Okay.
And then if you have any questions, feel free to contact me.
Can I reply to you by email?
Sure.
If
you're more comfortable with that, of course. You're more than welcome to.
Super.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.